this first ever meeting of group LAX number 73 discussion of making a DIY project. So we are deciding to make something, to come out with something that is made from plastic bottles. So the first idea that I come up with is these flowery things. I mean, like, we can make it from the top of the plastic bottle, any mineral water or whatever it is, and then so we can cut it into 5 to 6 petals, and then we can color it with some splash of colors to make it nice, and so we just put it on the tables or maybe any decorations or something. I've got one idea. I think this one could be maybe interesting to all of you, where we can cut the bottom of the plastic bottle. Like, we have many plastic bottles, right, in our rooms? Yeah, because every day we drink bottles. So instead of we just throw it away in our faculty or whatever it is, we can use the bottom of the bottle to make a flower of it, and we can also form a curtain from this thing with using the thread and this one, and we can poke a hole inside it so that it will be nicer, and also we can attach it properly. And then I think that we can spray it with neon colors so that it can be glow in the dark whenever it is needed. And also it is very nice for decoration in our rooms, or maybe like for the door like that. You can put it so it will be nicer and also very environment friendly. So what do you think about it?
It's a nice idea, but we need lots of bottles. Can I suggest?
Yes. Just suggest something.
I just saw a video. It's about juice. Just you make from the bottle to produce juice instead of using juice. Yes, it's like we need like 2 bottles, and we use the bottom of the bottle for the top to squeeze the orange. Squeeze it. So the other bottles we keep it.
But then we need to use like 100 plus bottles, so the surface of the bottom of the surface of the water bottle will help a lot in squeezing. Do you mean like that?
Yes, of course. Lots of bottle.
No. I mean like you need 100 plus bottle, because this one you cannot squeeze it properly because the shape is not.
Bottom here, and we put our glass here, so it's like the juice and drink.
But then can I ask you something? How can we ensure the hygiene of the juicer? Whereas we have to we have to consider about it, because the juice will be the one that we are going to drink. So anyone have any idea on anything?
I love your idea about the curtain thing, because when we decorate our place, will be like I saw a picture just now when the sun rays come in, then the bottle will shine like, oh, it's so nice.
It looks like a flower.
Yeah.
Agree with the bottle from the bottle with the curtain, because it is easy to get. If we don't have enough time to do the curtain, we can make not too many, but maybe one line, just 5 to 6 petals only, and we can distance it so we make like many.
Okay. Okay, I like the idea of curtains too, because the bottom of the bottle, we can reshape the bottom. We can make it into flowers or maybe circle, triangles or whatever we want. And it's been nice to see different shapes for our curtains in our dorm. Okay, and
I think I agree with the
Juicer.
because for example we of course we will not collect the bottle from the dustbin or somewhere
yes.
yang okay. We for example we can use like when we buy a mineral bottle, we can after finish the water we can keep it, so we do not need to throw the bottle, so we can use it we can use it back so that the bottle will not dirty. Yes.
But to squeeze the lemon or orange, we need bottom of the bottle with something. The bottle needs to be a little bit sharp. Yes, sharp. So it can easily to squeeze. But so mostly mineral water have a flat bottom like that.
Yes.
I don't think the juicer will we will be able to make the juicer since not all the bottle have the sharp at the top. So can you imagine if we take the orange and if we are making the first try, do you think the fruit will be able to squeeze and and the juice will come out. So I think to make it easier, I think I agree with Yasmin idea to make the flower from the bottom of the bottle, since the material is easily to get. We just need more bottles at any shapes, and can use the thread that we have, like like a girl we have sewing kit, so we can use the thread with many colors and just combine it all together. What do you think?
Yeah, it is squeezer, so we need to have a lot of effort to squeeze it. So it's hard actually.
Besides these two interesting ideas, I have a new idea on making a phone holder by using a bottle shampoo and tea bottle, where we can design whatever we like, whatever design that we want to, and we could just cut it out, follow the charger, the hole of charger, so that it will be stable, so, and we can just put it in the bottle after we cut it and design everything, so it will be more easier in terms when you charge, so that the wire will not expel from its place. So when it is located near to the charger, so it is more easier for us to charge our phone whenever we want to.
But then, what do you think about the safety of the bottle itself? I mean, the safety of the phone itself. When you hang it, I mean, like when you charge it, when the plug is high up, and you hang it like that way. So, what do you think when it fall down? Do you think that it is safe? For me to hold the phone like that, because somehow the phone is much more heavier than the bottle itself. And then about the electric flow also, I'm afraid that it will make the plastic melt. Yeah, and so it will be very, very, very dangerous for us to use it.
I want to ask something. Can we can we make two things in a video of the other project? No, just one the other project in one video.
According to the guide that we were given,
we can only do one project, and the video has to be around 2 minutes, and it can only be used out of recyclable materials.
But I just this is a small idea only. I
Okay.
just something the bottle is about the plastic bottles. Just a neon liquid in the bottle.
Neon liquid.
Neon liquid in the bottle. Cut in half and then put the liquid. Just put aside. It's just a simple idea lah. Maybe we can decoration with the curtain bottle. So that's what I asked, can we do make two
video.
things. It's a
Two
video.
projects.
It's a package.
How can we get the neon?
That's neon.
Do you mean we use the highlight and my school's right? Once you use the highlight and it makes the
Put in the water, just it glow. Yeah.
Sweet, nice.
it's just like a glow in the dark.
Yeah.
It's okay. Okay.
So, back to the question again from Yasmin. She was talking about if we charge the phone in the plastic bottle, it will overheat. But then I think it will be okay because we just have to charge for like 2 hours, maximum 2 hours, so that it will for our battery to be full. So I don't think it will melt.
Okay, so what others think about the phone holder? What do you think?
I think you won't charge the phone exactly for 2 hours because a student will will charge the phone when we're sleeping or something, which means the whole night we will charge the phone, so we don't just okay 2 hours enough, so just plug off. Alright.
Nobody wakes up after 2 hours of sleep.
We not only charge the phone, but also we charge the power bank. Power bank is much heavier. Than
But
the
now
phone.
we are talking about phone. And if you overcharge your phone, your battery will be expand, and it will cause damage to the battery. So you make sure charge it less than 2 hours.
So it depends on the charger, right? Sometimes if we have the older charger, it might taken longer.
Usually old phone will take longer.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, I think it is much easier to agree with Yasmin's idea, where we make the curtain out of bottom of the bottle. Because I think for the phone holder, charger holder, I think it is easier to make it, but like you say just now, it is it is not really safe. It cannot hold the phone really like a long time. It cannot hold the phone because maybe it will fall because it is light, right? The plastic bottle is light and the phone is much heavier, so I think it cannot afford to hold the phone.
Can I give an opinion? I think that Ruben's idea for the phone charger holder, it's okay. It's quite a nice idea, but knowing myself and all of us as students, we will overcharge our phones, and it's going to be a big problem because then the phones will get really warm, and then it can melt the plastic, and it can be unsafe, and everything that you guys just said just now. So I think that maybe it's better if we go with Yasmin's idea, the plastic bottle bottom curtains. Yeah, like with this, we can also make them look like flowers. We can cut them into petals, and then we can use fire from maybe a candle and just shape them better so that they don't cut you. Because when we cut into bottles, the ends can be very sharp and most of it will get maybe a cut. It's quite painful. So to avoid that, we should probably heat up the ends and make them much more safe for us. Yeah, I think that's okay.
I want to add something. You said you want to use the phone case based on shampoo bottle, right? Maybe the shampoo bottle, as example, sunsilk bottle lah. It's shaped like a leaf, so I want to cut it like a leaf and place it with the petal of the flower.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, we can. Yeah. So that it will be much more creative. The creativity will be much more.
So we can still use the shampoo bottle instead of phone case and make it as a leaf.
As a leaf for the curtains. Yeah, that's a good idea. It's very good.
So how do we summarize all this? So how do we summarize all this? Which of the project that do we think that is the most suitable and the easier one to make it?
Okay, so
Dah cukup dah
how
masa
many
sebenarnya.
people think that the curtain idea is the best idea?
Me.
I think I support.
So
I think
almost
the
all
majority
of us.
agree.
Yes.
So everyone agrees on the curtain?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. So I guess we can meet up another time so we can actually do the project.
Yes.
Yeah, let's meet up maybe next week at the same time.
Yeah, sure.
And please bring the
The
bottles so
bottles.
we
Yeah.
can
What else do we need to bring? Just bottles. I think just bottles.
Acrylic paint.
Oh yeah, we should
Yeah,
also
we should. Maybe we just we need cutter and also like paint.
yeah.
Lighter.
Yeah. And lighter. I think lighter or candles is might be good.
For the string, is it okay to add? Is it better to use the
Polystyrene.
transparent or the thread of our
Or
cloth?
the thread. I think we should make the thread like in. What's transparent? There's no such thread. It's just transparent.
Something like
Fish rod.
The
nylon string.
I think fish rod is better because thread is like so thin. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's better I guess. Where can we get the nylon string? I guess we can go to a DIY shop.
Spotlight.
Yeah, Spotlight.
Yeah, we'll go spotlight.
Buy like a hardware
Try to
store. Yeah.
find stuff later.
But wait, where do we meet? Because we can't light a candle here.
Oh yeah.
We can find another place which is very convenient for it. Like for example, Bukit Expo or somewhere else. Yeah. So I think that will be convenient and better for us to do some works.
okay, works. Okay.
Okay, so I think that's all.
I guess that's all for today.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, nice.